One of the goals of the Mars 2020 mission is to collect information that will be used to plan future human missions to Mars. In this video, I'll discuss the MEDA component of the Perseverance rover, which will collect data about the environment on Mars. Perseverance is scheduled to launch in July 2020 and will land on Mars in early 2021. This video will focus on the Perseverance instrument called MEDA, which stands for Mars Environmental Dynamics Analyzer. MEDA consists of a number of sensors to measure wind, temperature, humidity, and gather information about dust particles in the Mars atmosphere. The data it collects will be used to plan for future human exploration of Mars. Mita Sensors include 5 air temperature sensors, 3 located on the remote sensing mast, and 2 on the rover body. There is also a humidity sensor, 2 wind sensors, a thermal infrared sensor, and a radiation and dust sensor, which incorporates a skycam to infer information about the properties of overhead dust particles. The principal investigator for MEDA is Jose A. Rodriguez Manfredi, who describes the goals for MEDA as helping to prepare for human exploration by providing daily weather reports and information on the radiation and wind patterns on Mars. The red planet poses a number of dangers to human visitors, including toxic dust. MEDA, along with 2 other Perseverance instruments called Pixel and Sherlock, will gather information about the nature and extent of the dangers posed by the Martian environment so that technologies including equipment, protocols, and countermeasures may be developed to keep human explorers safe. The atmospheric dust on Mars contains toxic chemicals that pose serious health risks to humans, including lung disease and cancer. While past missions including Phoenix, Spirit, and Opportunity collected data on dust, they did not have instruments which could provide information about cancer-causing materials called carcinogens. The data collected by MEDA will provide scientists the additional information needed to allow the design teams of future missions to develop equipment and protocols to keep astronauts safe. Another significant risk to human visitors are the high levels of radiation present on Mars. Life on our planet is protected from radiation by the ozone layer and Earth's magnetic field. Mars has no ozone layer to provide protection against UV radiation and lost its magnetic field over 4 billion years ago. This means humans visiting Mars would be exposed to much higher levels of radiation due to increased exposure to galactic cosmic rays, solar particle events, and higher levels of short wavelength ultraviolet radiation than is present on Earth. The data collected by MEDA will help in forming an accurate radiation risk assessment and allow mission planners to develop mitigation techniques, including shielding technologies, protective gear, and possibly even dietary countermeasures. Here are your top 5 things to know about MEDA. MEDA will study the dust of Mars that drives chemical processes and shapes its weather. MEDA will help keep humans safe on Mars by providing data which will be used to make better weather predictions. MEDA will measure radiation to help understand Martian rocks that may contain evidence of past life that existed on Mars. MEDA measures the exchange of water between the soil and the atmosphere. And MEDA will assess the impact of weather on the Perseverance rover. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please keep checking back to my channel for additional videos about Perseverance and the Mars 2020 missions.